Alright, I came up with an alternate ending to Lionheart. But first you need to see Attila's cat. This is the end boss in Lionheart. Attila. he's got a he's got a precious cat. He always walks around petting Butter Muffin. He just walks around petting a cat wherever he goes. He's like the end boss in Inspector Gadget. He's always got a cat. And then this is the end fight right here. And of course, Butter Muffin is there during the fight.
She bet against me, I know it.
So this is like halfway through the fight when he's got the upper hand. And then this is later on in the fight, so you know Butter Muffin is there, sitting on that lady's lap. And then this is when this happens. Alright. Whoops. 7:55 exactly. Right here. Right here is when this happens. Okay. Alright. What really should have happened right at 7:55 into the video exactly. So right here, see this guy right here? And Lionheart's facing sideways. Is Attila's cat, Butter Muffin, comes running into Attila's defense. Comes running into Attila's defense behind the blue railing. See this blue railing right here? It's down here. There's a blue railing. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, damn it. You could see him hold this blue railing right here. Right there, that blue railing on the other side of that. That he has his hand on right here. And no one sees it coming except the lady's lap he sprung into action out of. And right as Lionheart is facing sideways and grabbing the rail, so right here, right at this very second, the cat, like right here from behind the railing, and grabbing the rail, Butter Muffin springs into action from the from behind from behind the blue fence and jumps up while making the noise a pissed off cat makes. while clawing Lionheart's left eye out, and you and you see a close up in slow motion of two of the cat's claws go all the way into his eye and claw out a lot of the eye, and tons of blood go and tons of blood goes flying all over that guy's face with his mouth open. so this guy, the cat's claw, like blood goes flying off the two claw marks that went all the way into Claude's eye, right all over that guy's face. Then the cat wasted no time clinging to clinging to Lionheart's face with all four claws, while still making vicious cat noises and hissing, and claws Lionheart's throat open with his back right claw, and then Lionheart grabs Butter Muffin and rips it off his face. But since it refused to go willingly, let go, it makes four very deep claw marks in Lionheart's face on all four sides that are each about 4 inches long. Now Lionheart's whole face is bleeding badly. and Lionheart throws the cat down and bends over, holding his hand over his eye, now blind in his right eye, and bleeds all over his hand. But Butter Muffin isn't finished. But Butter Muffin isn't finished. Right after it hits the ground, it right after, oh wait, where was I? Right after it hits the ground, it runs back at Lionheart from his blind side, so he doesn't see him coming again. And jumps up on Lionheart's face again with an even louder, more pissed off sounding rear. And lashes onto Lionheart's face with 3 out of 4 claws, but with his front left claw, claws Lionheart's right eye out, just the same way it clawed his left eye out. And it shows it happen from close up in slow motion, with blood flying out all over the floor, then immediately claws down Lionheart's nose with its left claw, making 4 very deep bloody claw marks down the whole nose. Meanwhile, everyone is just laughing hysterically at Lionheart. You know, like at Billy Madison when the clown falls off his stilts, he's bleeding really bad. Everyone's just laughing at his ass. It's like that. Everyone's just laughing hysterically at Lionheart. Lionheart drops to his knees, holding his face with both hands, one over each eye, and starts gurgling out of his mouth, and starts gurgling blood out of his mouth all over the floor because his throat was clawed open. But then Attila has recovered and starts walking up to Lionheart as the cat gets off his face and runs back over to that lady's lap and jumps on her lap and sits there calmly like nothing happened. So the cat just goes back over to her lap, jumps on it, sits there calmly like nothing happened, and then it... Butter Muffin to the rescue. Oh my god. And then it Butter Muffin to the rescue. And then it shows Attila football boot Lionheart in the face while he's on all fours trying to recover, and Lionheart goes flying back in slow motion with tons of blood flying out of his face. And lays on the ground, not moving, and everyone goes silent, and the only 2 people cheering and celebrating are Cynthia and Russell. And shortly after, you see 2 paramedics walk in with a stretcher and walk Lionheart's ass the hell out of there and to the hospital. Then it shows Cynthia and Russell celebrating on a yacht. Like the very next thing you see, Cynthia and Russell celebrating on a yacht, popping a cork of a bottle of champagne about all the money they just won, because Lionheart bet all his money on himself and lost it. And at the very end, it shows Lionheart, blind in both eyes, on the street with a beard and ragged clothes on, next to Harrison, who was living on the streets as a bum in the first place because of losing a bet to Cynthia. And and saying into his ear, "I told you not to let her do you the way she did me, but did you listen? No." What? while while they're each holding cups, sitting on a curb with a sign that says "Need money, having a rough time," and the camera pans up slowly higher and higher, and really sad music starts playing, and it's showing them sitting on the curb with Harrison with his hand on Lionheart's back, talking trash into his ear, but but you can't hear it because of the music, and then the cast rolls up, and that's how the movie ends. Come on, man. If this fucking movie ended like that, I would have a heart attack and die laughing. I'd pay $50 to have this movie end like that, just so I could have a heart attack and die laughing about it.